Hi there. Okay, so this morning I was invited to go next door for breakfast, and so they made us a beautiful breakfast of sausage and eggs and some hummingbird bread with blueberries on it. It was so nice. Anyway, it's really nice out here. It had been kind of wet for a couple days, but now the sun's shining and the sky is blue. And I don't know if you can see, but it's just such a beautiful environment. Um, Yesterday, I went to a pizza parlor and took my laptop and got some work done, got some photos downloaded, and some a variety of things like that. And then had some pizza and a beer. And then what else? Oh, and then this morning, I couldn't find my cord to my external hard drive, which is kind of important. Um, and I looked out in the car and I thought, well, maybe I left it at the restaurant, so I was going to call them when they opened. So then I go over for breakfast, and Jeff says, "Oh, by the way, I found your cord. And I hung it on the door handle of your car, so I didn't even have to look for it. And that's where it was. Anyway, apparently I dropped it in the driveway. So, anyway, they have a friend that lives, or he's a neighbor, and he lives up the road. He's their friend. His name's Patrick, and he seems like a super nice guy. And he's doing some odd jobs around their house, so that's nice. He's very helpful. So I think today I'm going to go into town, print a couple of human design charts for Jeff and Johnny, because her and I are going to hang out this evening, and I'll probably talk to her about those things. And she seems very open to, some woo-woo metaphysical stuff, so that'll be fun to share things that I know and see what she knows. And anyway, yeah, yesterday was fun. I had a good time. I was, trying to just figure out, just get myself out there with my laptop and use free Wi-Fi in town and stuff. So I plan on doing some more of that and seeing where I feel most comfortable, so that I can do more stuff like, video editing, maybe if I have to do some of that for my YouTube channel, blogging, because I don't really want to take up the time to do blogging here on my laptop. I could always do it on my phone, you know. But anyway, so I am starting to get my bearings here and feel comfortable and familiar with things and figure my shit out, basically. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. I feel like at some point I'm going to stop talking about my dumb day and uh, start talking about some much more interesting stuff, much more things that I would share about stuff I've learned or things I wonder. Um, Probably a lot like my blog, only verbal form. Anyway, so also I always feel like I need to be quiet here, but everybody's gone, so I could yell if I wanted to. I have been walking, and there's an uphill and a downhill, and so I've been doing that, like trying to do that every day. So I think I'm gonna go change my clothes, put on my walking shoes, and go traipse up and down the hill. Anyway, so all right, well, that's me in a nutshell for the day. Maybe I'll check in later. Probably won't check in later tonight because I'm going to be visiting with Jennifer. Jennifer is her name, and I call her Johnny because I accidentally want to keep calling her John Delar, which is the guy on Clan of the Cave Bear. Anyway, can't do that. So I will talk to you later. Thanks for showing up. Okay, bye.